regardless of what goes on at the national level, is there anything that we can push at the state level to protect our families?
You know, that's really what we want to try to hear from communities and families. We certainly can look at the sanctuary questions. We can talk about the things that already exist in terms of guarantees in schools and on campuses. I think we can ensure that our legal aid programs have support, whether that's from charitable or government sources. Virginia's not always been terrific about that. You know, just to give one example that's not related directly to this. Virginia had one of the highest rates of capital punishment sentencing in the country, not quite Texas, but high. And then we finally, through some inside and outside things, I was not involved in this fight, got people decent lawyers. And that number dropped to zero. 0 people in the last few years who've gotten sentenced. So the only difference there, no legal change, just making sure people had good lawyers. Today, the cap on indigent defense in this, meaning if you've got a crime and you're getting a public defender, is a $375 reimbursement to that lawyer. I have friends who get reimbursed 4 times that for 1 hour. So you can imagine either the quality of the lawyers you're getting or the amount of time that they have to spend on it. And as you know, for so many of these things, if you get that first mark on your record because the lawyer can't afford to spend time on it or chooses not to, oh, well, now you're in the system. Maybe you didn't do it, but they're convinced that pleading down to the misdemeanor is going to be better. Or that, you know, we have one of the highest, or lowest rather, rates for felony larceny. $200 theft gets you up to felony larceny. Now, these were not random issues in Virginia. They were deliberately built out of the Reconstruction era and beyond to continue the legacy of slavery and dehumanization of the African American community. We continue to have today many of these barriers that also catch many people in immigrant and diverse communities. If we need to make sure that if we have a system of justice that is in fact just, and particularly when the consequences of that may be incredibly dramatic about your access to education, your access to a license, your access to whether your family stays together. So I really want to learn from all of you, and if you think of something in the middle of the night, you can just write me, tom@tomforvirginia.com, or go to the website, because I think we're looking for those specific things that we might be able to do in the legislature.
Yes.